Don't be talking about me down there. Hold on, guys. Oh, I gotta set this up. Gosh darn it. So that doesn't mess anything up.
Testing volume.
Testing volume.
Okay, good. Hello and welcome. Hold on while I set things up. We're here a little early, so I can set things up and get going by 12. Let me go ahead and set these to my channel pages. I should say good evening. It's about 12 o'clock, isn't it? Good evening, my dears. I am a lot more awake than last time I streamed. Promise. I got good sleep in this morning. I'm not 100% uncoughing. If that gets too bad, I'll have some. Excuse me, hiccup. Bring me some lozenges. Look what I just say. Ooh. It's cute. Sorry, I just saw some cute gay art on my page over here on Facebook. Not on my page, on my stream. On my front page? The frick is the front page of Twitter and Facebook called? Why does my brain not work sometimes? Five minutes till we start. We are going to be continuously streaming unless I get kicked somehow, then I'll try and come back in. You know, that happens once in a while. Say hello to Camille, our newest furry member of the Fortnite team. She's a were-rodent, a were-rat. Before she changes into a rat like a werewolf. Only less violent than I'd appreciate were creatures to change into. I want them stretching, screaming, and breaking their bones. Which reminds me, while we're here and we're waiting, I am a writer. And if y'all would like to support me instead of just throwing your money into a donation station for no matter whatsoever. That's not the right page though. That's not the right page either. Get out of here. What the hell? I'm going to post a link here and in YouTube later on. Hopefully I post a link under that as you're watching it. Please feel free to support me by buying my novel. I have a novel I wrote. It's available on all major ebook stores. I mean a lot to me if y'all read it. I'm posting the link now. This is how you support me. Don't waste your money on donations. Support me with this. It's $5 and it's a 100,000 word book. So I hope you enjoy it. I am currently writing the second of it. I got really good this week on writing a lot of that part. I'm still on the first draft of that, so you know it takes a while to write. But that is A Bite of the Moon, a werewolf dark fantasy mystery thriller kind of book. some action, adventure, and romance themes. Definitely LGBTQ romance themes, or mostly gay. There's a trans person in it. The romance themes is just, the main character. And the romance themes will be kicked up in the next novel. I'm just going to say that. A little taste for the people who actually watch my shit. Anyway, welcome to Fortnite. This is the live stream for the Fracture event, which will happen in approximately 3 hours and 3 minutes. So we'll have about a 4-ish hour stream, 3 hours of not event, and about 40 minutes of the event, give or take, it said. That said, if it does cut out, I will come back in. So if you're watching this on YouTube and all of a sudden there's an end, look for the second video. I'll probably put part 1 and part 2 up on the titles. So, last night, while I was dying asleep, I should say yesterday morning, while I was dying and falling asleep on it, we were talking about the storyline of Fortnite. And we got through chapter 2, but we didn't finish all of it. So at the beginning of chapter 1, well, we only have like two things that happen here because it was really small. We might as well talk all about all of it right now. At the beginning of, season 1 of chapter 3 this chapter, we woke up after being washed out to sea. We swam up and ended up on the chapter 1 island, but it was a chapter 1 island change. At first, it was frozen over due to the wintry effect, either because it was winter, Ice King did something, or because the island screwed with the atmospheres. Who knows? Maybe the bottom of the island always freezes. That would make sense. But either way, it was a frozen over, but it was also obviously the chapter 1 island told by A, the hand of the big mech out in the water, and B, the remnants of the volcano that the Fire King or prisoner raised. Other than that, it was wholly different. My theory on that is it's been hundreds of thousands of years since the first chapter, and land masses just naturally changed due to seismic events, time, erosion, flipping the island. At the beginning of the chapter, it was sort of a peaceful thing. We had just been over the war with the last reality. We just fought the cubes. We ended the Cube Queen. It was sort of a small, peaceful moment, but it didn't last very long. One of the first things that ever happened is we found Clombos, and Clombos were amazing creatures, which I've missed since the IO War. But another thing that happened is IO started drilling through from the other side of the island, meaning the other side of the island was still there. Around, IO was still, in effect, alive, if trapped on the other side of the island. So they drilled through. They drilled through like 5-7 places, I don't know. And they started setting up camps. And then, by season 2-ish, 3-ish, the giant drilled, carrying Sloan, one of the boss and top leaders of the IO, came through along with her commander Gunner, and started the IO versus 7 war, or IO versus Islander war. They want to control over 0 Point and these island again, and we wanted 0 Point to be free. That was the 7's main goals, to free the 0 Point. It lasted for a while. They ended up when they first came over, the IO ended up taking over the entire island, and they ended up 7 and us had to push them back to about Loot Lake. Then they constructed a Doomsday device. It was the same Doomsday device they were going to use against the Devourer, but they held back due to Paradigm's robot, Paradigm Singularity's robot. Well, this time they constructed it. At the same time in the comic book, we found, or I should say the 7th and some Marvel characters found Paradigm crashed on her ship for an unknown amount of time on the moon. The giant ice moon above Fortnite's island. They end up reviving her. They end up fixing up her mech. And they find out that the moon's, like we said as earlier, a containment facility for dangerous objects. It's not entirely sure if the moon itself wanted to contain the robot or if crashing there was an accident after the fight with the Devourer. But at the end of the war, the mech comes down. I didn't get to do this event. And they have this little battle, mech versus IO. Mech pretty much wipes out IO, right? The mech's way too powerful. It shoots down all the air blimps. It shoots down the ships. There's a point where it looks like the mech might lose. But then Peely comes in with Slurp Truck, which actually heals the robot somehow. And we have seen where Slurp can like heal cars and stuff like that. And then they get to the point where they're going to destroy the device, and when they detonate the undercroft of the device and force everybody underground to go fight hand in hand. In the end, Sloane is smushed. According to the comic book itself, she gets completely smushed. There's no way she's coming back from that. We don't know exactly what happened to Gunner, but we think he may have just died. And Order, along with their father Jinno, imagine Order's father Jinno, who is the leader of the IO, get thrown into the 0 point to get torn apart and supposedly killed. That said, Jinno's starting to put himself back together, so I don't know if that's going to come in this today or that's going to come in next season. Today we are, and that is pretty much the end of the big stuff. After that, we had a peaceful moment. It was called Paradise. We had a tree grow up, and 0 point was loose, and it seemed like 0 point grew the tree. The tree looked like a Zero Bloom. But then we had something happen where Chrome started spreading across the island. It was an infection, and it spread pretty fast. The Chrome seems to have eaten the Visitor, the Origin, and the Scientist. We don't know what happened to the Foundation. We don't know where he is. And we don't know what happened to Imagine. She left after the war. And we don't know what happened to the three that got eaten. Are they dead? Are they gone? Are they come back? Are they controlled? I guess we'll find that out today, maybe. And that's pretty much where we're at. We've been spending the entire last season trying to find information. We know that the Chrome is controlled by a creature or sets of creatures known as the Nothing. We know that the Herald, which is used in the Chrome, is part of the last reality, the same as the Cube Queens and the Cubes. We know that the Chrome's taken over almost everything. We're going to go out here, actually, and head into the map. For a goodbye to the map. I will say, it is sort of like I'm not that attached to the map, but it sounds like the island itself is going, and considering we've been on this island for 2 chapters, and this is the entire island it sounds like is going, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Look at that, 3 hours, 5 minutes. Sorry. They will start disabling things around 2:30, I think, on my time. 3:30 for the actual game time. Dun, 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 dun. This is Camille. I had the little poll a handful of y'all voted on over Twitter. If y'all want to vote on polls, with my streams, go join my Twitter. Little political, but it's where I hold my main polls. Twitter's polls are the easiest to use. Camille won for today's stream, so she's going to be my only skin I'm using today, and will be there for the stream. I've turned her into permanent rodent form so that when she spawns in the thing, she's this. Because I'm not a huge fan of her human form anyway. If you want to see what her human form looks like, it's this. Why did it quit? The only point of turning in and out, this is a freaking cute animation where she's sniffing. So we don't know if the Nothing's going to be a boss today. We don't know what the Herald's going to do today. We just know that the Chrome, according to Oh, I was going to show that picture. Put in the picture, the Chromes could just tear apart the island. This is like the last attempt of the last reality to destroy everything. So this is the island. We're just going to start where we started, I guess. About 1 year ago, after flipping the island, we've only been here for a year. It's the shortest we've had on island, which makes it like really difficult to feel something about this map. Freaking loud ass crow! I'm trying to talk. There, get lost. About 1 year ago, we woke up as Drift, the vampire Drift, on this beach after having gone through the tidal wave and the flipping of the island. And to me, it feels like this island was less supposed to be new and more supposed to be like, gives you the feels of something old. It gives you, not deja vu. Just, it's, the chapter 1 map slightly changed, or largely changed, and it's supposed to make it feel like that. Like, this is the old volcano, and you know what used to be over here, and you know what everything was. Like, over here, it didn't used to be a bay. This used to be like a foresty area. But we woke up here about a year ago, after flipping the island. And came over here to talk with the rock. Oh, look, there's the freaking blue chest over there. And he sat down on this fire. And we sat down, like, over here or something. And talked with him along with a bunch of the new characters. Which reminds me, if you're looking for the skin series, that will be started up sometime this next season. This next chapter. Season. I want to focus on it being Christmas and stuff, too. Do the Christmas stuff. But we'll probably start up the new thing next season. And from here, we were introduced to the island. Now, it didn't used to have the skyline of ships, but it hasn't really changed that much. That's one thing this island hasn't done. It hasn't gone through major changes. The first island had Polar Peak. The second island had some big changes to the rifts. This didn't. Oh god, what have I done? Alright, there we go. So over here we have, like, rich people's condos, condominium things, places they come out to go spend day at the beach. Most of us don't even have bedrooms in it. A little place to eat. This is the Sevens base, technically. Also where Visitor used to be. This includes all 7 of their rockets in it. This is where they launch from now. And during the first few seasons, we saw them launch, trying to get things going. We didn't actually see, there were no live launches. You'd see the rocket poke out, and the rocket would be gone, and it'd say it was up in the sky. You never actually got to see a live launch. These are new. These were supposed to be for... What is with all the crows? This is supposed to be for the planes. I don't know if the planes will be part of the event tonight, or if it's just going to be here for next season, which indicate they will survive the chrome destruction. My idea is everything that is not touching the ground is going to be yeeted up into space and survive everything. This is Blackheart's ship. Now, Blackheart's ship first showed up in Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Season 8. I won't say 8. Sorry, Blackheart. I'm going to be building on your ship. In fact, he might still be here. He is. Blackheart's a Chapter 1 character, Season 8. He's all white today for some reason. Ready to fight the gun. It looked pretty much like this. There's not a big difference between it and its original form. It used to be part in this area in Chapter 1. This used to be a bigger, like... this used to be his town. He took over and made a town. Him and his Peely crew. No, I'm sorry, Fish Sticks crew. Not Peely crew. Sometime this season, this was ported to be his, and he came here. When the chrome started coming up, he was one of the first to attach the balloons to his place and get his ship to fly, so that he could survive the Chrome. I don't know if he's been evacuating people. It looks like he may have been, but he's at least evacuated his crew. He also has the uniqueness of the only one with non-orange balloons. He's a pirate. This is different. Now this is an IO blimp that's been destroyed and then remade. Originally the blimps were everywhere, and then during the IO war we destroyed them and we sent them out into the sea. There was one originally parked over here, but it also got destroyed. And then the Peace Syndicate, one of the new factions that are still around, with the 7 being on, ended up rebuilding this in an attempt to actually evacuate the island. They were one of the first ones to start evacuating the island. And it was set up at Rave Cave, but it eventually went around places. If we count the ship over there, it's one of 3 places. You notice that they're tethered together, by the way, which means they're probably going to be teaming up against the Chrome. I would not be surprised if this is the area where we start the event tonight. This is my favorite gun. One of them. That's just satisfying. And the inside of the ship's just like a blimp area. It's actually a lot bigger on the inside. I don't know where the freaking gas is taken, because almost all of this is seeable. I'm pretty sure in a real blimp, all this is blimp gas, and you'd only get the bottom part. Let's go. Someone here. Who's here? Oh, Cryptic's still here. What does he say? I'm not talking unless you got missing relics. Okay. Your mom's a missing relic. This is where the Foundation was for a while, and then he reappeared after he left, but I don't know. That used to be the Foundation statue, and it used to have during the IO war, the IO blew it in half, and then during this, Chrome was taking it over, and you see the new Chrome tower, tower things they got going. This is where Chrome first started spreading. This kind of Chrome sprout came out, and it started spreading through, or like big eyes, I should say. Started spreading through the Sevens area, and we don't know what's under the statue. I don't know if we're going to see it tonight. I think it might just be the place where they were when they got chromed. But you can also see the Herald's castle over there. We'll go look at that in a minute. We're just going to go sideways. Oh god, I'm in freaking... I forgot I don't have flying abilities here. Nope, come on. There. Now I don't have anything to look at on my phone, so my phone's just full on up, and if y'all chat on me, I should be able to see. And for y'all all watching YouTube later on, feel free to say what you want, and I'll come on and talk to y'all later. I always look at my, stuff. Heal. Can I have a heal, please? There's not much over here. These beach things. The beach things have been here. There's this beach on the side around here. During the party, so it's taken over by the Peace Syndicate. You can tell it's taken over by the Peace Syndicate because of the Peace Syndicate graffiti. That down there was taken over by Vader when they came during the small Star Wars event. The gas station. It's one of my most visited gas stations. Why aren't y'all dropping any meat? There isn't a ton out here. There's these beach houses I used to like. I mean, I still do like to land at. Like, I guess we only spent an hour here, so I don't have a lot of attachment to places, but this is a place I spent a lot of time landing on. Not this. I actually don't know what the fuck this is. Some kind of shack. I'm not familiar with this shack. It's right here. You can see the island over there. This is a beach house area that I land at. Sometimes usually gives good 2 chests and maybe a chest in here. See, the thing about the short chapters, not a lot's happened in areas. Like if I went through chapter 1 and pointed things where areas happen over here and over here, and something happened over here and some over here. The war was like a spread out thing where things happened everywhere. Same with the Chrome, but nothing like specific. This is Jonestown, Fort Jonesy. Jonestown, Jesus. Don't call that. This is where the Jonesies, the snapshots of Agent Jones, have combined their efforts and live, pretty much. I don't know if they're a fan of actual Jones. In here you'd see the workout Jones, you'd see Bunker Jonesy. Someone's over here. Let's see who it is. It is... Oh, this is actual Agent Jones. I guess Agent Jones is here. That's right. Ready to save the island? I am, sir. Again. Ready to save the island again. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go to condos. Then. Shimmering Shrine isn't much. It was originally sort of one of the many ruins over here. These ruins are more important as far as storyline goes. But it became affected with... At first it became Indiana Jones area. Then it became affected with the Chrome. It becomes Shimmering Shrine. What's that? What is that? Is that just Chrome? Why is it purplish? Oh, by the way, you'll be able to see... Maybe? Where's the moon? Ice, the moon has vanished. There it is. There's the ice moon. It's going down. Containment facility. I explained that to Michael the other day. We used to play with Michael, you remember him. And he didn't know the background story, and I was like, yeah, it's a containment facility full of like anomalies and stuff, and that's where the beast came from. He's like, well, that's disconcerting. That's just sitting inside. I was like, yeah, it is. I wonder if the moon will stick around after this. I wonder if that's where we'll go. What if we have a whole season or a whole chapter just on the ice moon? Kind of boring looking, but not terrible. We could change it. I guess we could terraform it. We could definitely contain the 0 point in it as a containment facility. This is Cloudy Condos. Now, it didn't used to fly. It's one of the larger areas that are in transit trying to escape. They have a lot of places to evacuate people. This giant hotel over here, probably full of people. The food areas serving, and most likely a lot of them are being converted into living areas, but also serving areas. But they used to be all on the ground. Down here, it got raised. It's pretty much right where it was before. It just got raised with some slight differences. Now, over this area used to be the rich area. This is just like regular old condos, visitor area. This used to be the actual, like, rich condominium living areas. But then it was ported out, and by, I don't remember what happened exactly. Like, a bunch of places got ported out and back in while the Rift was acting funny. And they kept switching. What was causing that? Why can I not remember what's causing that? Something was causing these areas to switch between things. And it got turned into a Colosseum from the Peely Colosseum area. Again, we're not entirely sure if the Peely Colosseum Grecian is ancient island. Like if it's pulled from the past or if it's pulled from alternate reality. Well, then that was destroyed and turned into this chrome area. I see a piece of the tree root here. Also, this light is over here. This lighthouse shouldn't be over here. Lighthouse originally was up here. It was somehow migrated all the freak all the way over here. With that, we will head to Chunker Speedway. Let's fly. The closest balloon. The balloons are the best and easiest ways to fly right now. Excuse you. I'm assuming we're still going to have air travel coming in because look, this is another launch area with the gas. This is a Chunker Speedway. I don't think it was here from the very beginning. It may have been. I don't remember. But it is... So originally in the original Chapter 1 map, we had a small speedway around this area where Fort Jonesy is, somewhere over here. But during the years we've been gone, thousands, hundreds, whatever, it moved south to about where the old city used to be and turned into Chunker Speedway. For that matter, the city used to be over here, and that city's probably what became Cloudy Condos and migrated this way. Not what I was aiming for. We have someone over here. Who's here? Who's in Miss Speedway? Is this the one person I don't have? Oh my god, let it be the one person I don't have, please. I'm missing one person in my collection. You just dab on me. Oh, won't let me collect him because he's on the map. I think that's the one guy I don't have. Oh, I might have to land there. Collect him. I think he's in my inventory, in my collection. Alright, so let's collecting is no Battle Labs. Oh my goodness. Let's use Battle Labs for our missions for that matter. So over here, a while ago in the original map, somewhere around this area, it's almost in the exact same place, we first saw the house for John Wick. It was a John Wick ripoff, actually, not actual John Wick. Then we got the actual John Wick. But this is his house still. I don't think it's an exact recreation of anything, but it does have the weapons in the basement, the treasure chest in the basement, and whatnot. There's a chrome boar, apparently. Place to dog with a boar. Over here, here's some unimportant areas. You see that they're important map-wise, but unimportant story-wise. Oh, Jesus. Actually, you know what? Come here. Come here. Get your ass over here, dog. You'll see a cavern, like, it's almost like a New Mexico area with, like, not caverns, ravines and plateaus. It's got an impossible rock, and on top of the impossible rock, they just kept stacking crates. I don't know, they were bored. Or I was like, let's start stacking crates. I think I hope this doesn't hurt my wolf. Okay. This place isn't going to be saved from Chrome. They didn't make any effort whatsoever to save this area. So when the Chrome destroys the island, it's going with it. Say goodbye to the racetrack. So over here we have some houses, nothing too important. These are soccer pitches for the soccer thing going on. We have an Old West. I want to say the Old West originally showed up as Tilted Old West, like Old West Tilted Towers, Tilted West, or whatever the hell it was called. And then in the second map, it kind of just showed up as a destroyed Western town. And it's back on this side as a destroyed Western town. I don't know if it was rifted over here. I think this was actually rifted in. Maybe taken from the other side and rifted in. I'm not 100% sure. They may have been in there the entire map. Over here we have, originally it was put in as the Butter Barn. I'm almost positive it was not here from season 1. The Butter Barn grew up over here along with the other things, and then when the Chrome started taking over, Man Cake did his best to... Well, originally it started, shifting. And it turned into Neo Butter Barn, which is like a futuristic Butter Barn, which I'm sure he was not too sad about. So it's like Neo Tilted. It's cool. And then when the Chrome started taking over, they did their best to remove it. It's still pretty much in the same area it was. It's just off the ground now. If we go south this way. My dog's almost out of stamina already. Trace this thing shooting. Yeah. Around here's where the robots first, or the robot showed up when it was the showdown with IO. Look, this looks natural. This looks cool. I like these. I hope our next island looks cool. I'd also like a complete change in scenery. What if the entire island's like one city? Giant cyberpunk city or realistic city. So this is a part of the Sevens territory. This was the scientist's lab. He studied many things here while he was around. R.I.P. There's also where he souped up the battle bus for the war. Puppy's booped. Yeah, but this is all just 7 territory right here. It doesn't look like it's been touched. No effort actually rescuing any of the 7's area, but considering the only 7 we know is in a different dimension currently. If we go north of Flutter Barn. Call Flutter Barn for really? Really? We'll end up at the movies. Mancake's here, I believe. Someone's here. It makes sense that Mancake's there. It's his place. He's demanding his station as we go to war. Or as we evacuate. We're not going to war. We're trying to evacuate right now. This feels less like a battle and more like us trying to survive. And survive the island's destruction and the collapse of reality, we might be able to save something. Drive-in theaters. This is Rocky Reels. Originally, Risky Reels was about where Shiny Sound is. There's a little to the right, somewhere around this area. And Lustrous Lagoon came in. I think it may have destroyed it or pushed it over or something. I think it may have just destroyed them. Last chapter, Risky Reels was rebuilt around this area on the other side. And in this chapter, it was put right here. And it's a drive-in theater, just like the other two. So it's moved, after its destruction from the volcano, they moved it way south. Which makes sense because it's a movie theater, and it's in between the condos, it's in between Tilted Towers, where the 7 used to be, and the Speedway. So it's over in like a little entertainment area near the rich areas, and near the city. I know, this is Mancake. I thought, who's in your face? Someone broke the popcorn machine, was it you? Maybe. We'll head to Greasy. There's no easy way there, so we're just gonna run unless we get our wolf back. I think he's gone. Ran him to death. Oh, got a hog. I got a new wolf. Something new I learned this chapter, which apparently existed since last chapter, is the chickens will Zelda you if you shoot them. I mean, if you have a pack of chickens, you start hurting the chickens, they will attack you. Not quite as deadly as the Zelda chickens, but annoying, and if you're low on health, can be deadly. Yes. This is Greasy Grove. Now, Greasy Grove, excuse me, is an original from Chapter 1, and it's relatively in the same spot it was. Greasy Grove was originally over here, and it was with Durburger, I believe. Greasy Grove had Durburger in it, if I'm not mistaken. And Tomato Town was its own place. And was over here, and then when the ice moon chunk, the iceberg, crashed into the island. Yeah, we got lost. It got frozen over and was trapped under ice for the longest time. Then, during the instability of the 0 point, it was actually rifted and switched with a alternate version of it with the taco place in it. And this is what was still there. The taco place was there. The iceberg had gone away and thawed out, and we had the taco place, and a lot of the old buildings left. Now, when the trees started growing, it ported over this kind of alien mushroom architecture here, and that's completely wrecked the town. You can see the old sports stores have been completely destroyed. A lot of the houses are abandoned and mostly broken. Taco place is all open despite being sliced in half, because, who needs money? But it's the most unchanged, other than, of course, the lagoon, it's the most unchanged area from the original Chapter 1 map. If we take a detour over here, we'll see a little nostalgia. That's the word I was looking for earlier. This chapter felt like it was supposed to be the nostalgia chapter. Remind you of the last two chapters before we move on to something else. Which I guess makes sense if that's what they're going to do a short chapter for. Somewhere around here, there's a little mushroom farm. I think it's right there. Yeah, that's it. The mushroom farm. Mushroom-headed guy from Chapter 1 or Chapter 2 is there. We got like a little cabin right here. Some cabins up there. Nothing too important. But right here, we have Nostalgia Place. This is the Chapter 2 shark. And if this is the one on the other side of the island, then it's been ported over here, just the face part. And some of the teeth, so the teeth weren't settled correctly. So likely they're just like, where did the rest of the shark go? The highland's here, but the shark is gone. This is Dusty Depot / Dusty Divot in its full architecture. Are you freaking tired already? So Dusty Depot originally was a depot. Oof. Weird. So Dusty Depot was originally around this area, then was mostly destroyed by the was mostly destroyed by. Well, I gotta take care of this guy because I'm trying to. There we go. It was mostly destroyed by the meteor, and then it was rifted back at the end of Chapter 1 in about the same spot. Then when we were on the other side, we actually saw it get rifted in around this area during the 0 point disability again, and now it's popped up here, but here. It was actually destroyed in that area too. This is the chair from Chapter 1. I honestly don't remember where the chair was. Maybe somewhere over here. It's been so long since Chapter 1's chair. In Chapter 1, it changed to the different wooden architectures, and then we had the animals pop up around the island. But the chairs is most known for. I want to feed my dog. I want to feed him. God, how do I drop shit again? Minecraft controls. Hey, come back. I fed you, now you're full. We come back this way. This way is mostly just a foresty area. Where are we? Kind of changed by the mushroom biome. There's some summer stuff down there. Celebration stuff down there still there. Long forgotten. There's some caverns. Here we have a graveyard. I don't know if the graveyard was always here, if it came for mostly the Halloween area. The celebration area. There's some cabins in here, and then we have a new cabin too. I think it's still there. Here we go. Cabin. Oh, this is a different cabin. It's been changed back. And it currently has Mascles. I could build you a mech suit too. You could be so tall. Not Mascles. I'm sorry, Kit Mascles and Human Lady's son. Don't ask. I didn't make it a storyline. Storyline became canon on its own. Up here we have another soccer pitch. If we go this way, so I don't remember if this was much during season 1 up in to the end of the invasion, to the end of the war, but after the 0 point was freed, it grew a bloom tree. It looked like the reality bloom that they tried in Chapter 2. Another thing is, I don't make money off this, so I can't pay money off for it. But thank you for the offer. See that? Did you see like a bloom of light flow up the tree there? That was weird. I'll have to watch that back later tonight. So this became a bloom tree, and it was a reality bloom. It looked like the bloom that Wolf. Oh shit. It looked like the bloom that the Foundation tried to do when he was trying to save the 0 point. We thought it was a healthy thing, but then the chrome started spreading from it, and it looks to have died. Originally we thought maybe the tree was bad, but it appears the tree is being used. Everything over here has sort of a fall color. We don't know if that's, but we think that's just either the color of fall since it's fall, or everything's kind of dying because of what happened to the tree. Where are we? We are here. Might as well hit the reality cave. Or not reality cave, party cave, whatever cave. What do they call it now? Rave cave. I think it's always been called the Rave cave. No, it wasn't. So this was originally an IO cave. And I don't know what it was called when it was called that. Oh, hello. And IO came in. When IO came in and drilled in, they took over this mountain, dug it out, and created a cave. After IO was shoved off, this mortal coil, the Peace Syndicate took it over and turned it into the Rave Cave, a kind of a party cave area. Oh god. And you see this like bars now, lots of their graffiti showing who they are, it says hope and whatnot. We still don't know a lot about the Peace Syndicate. I don't know if it's going to be one of those ones we don't get like a full story out of. It's like they want to give a full story out of it. But this, back when the IO was owned, we had like a bunch of IO soldiers down here. Now it's just like a dance floor party. Sometimes you'll see those guys that are traveling around, the ex-members. Sometimes you have music in here. This guy's doing it. It might be because I have the third-party music off, but you can't hear jack. I don't know. I think my pig got kind of trapped permanently. When they added the party thing to it, they added a giant bear head here and the roller coaster for the balls. But the balls are no longer on the island. Let's go ahead and go to... let's hit Chrome Jam, shall we? And one of the few places up past Chrome Jam actually mean a little to me, because it's one of my most... one of the three most common landing spots for me. I guess if I was going to do common landing spot, it would be the beach houses that were over here somewhere. Over here. And then this mountain up here. The mountain was one of my, probably my first most common landing spot. A lot of people don't like land up there. It has a vault up there when the vaults came back. Good amount of chests, and sometimes it has a person up there you can hire. This gas station's been here the entire time too, I believe. Sorry, still a little congested from whatever we have, but I'm less coffee. You can see I'm not coughing as much. Hold on, I'm gonna fix things so I don't got wind blowing on me the entire time I lean over. That feels better. I don't mind wind blowing on me, but I don't want you all hear the entire time. I didn't know what to give her for her drops and stuff, so I gave her like a slimy, gross, swampy drop, since she's a rodent, and I guess for her glider I gave the snowboard because I didn't know. I honestly didn't know what to give her. Give her something dark, I guess, like Gothic Umbrella again or something. This is a 7 area. It's less of a 7 area. None of the actual 7 show up on it too much. Agent Jones used to be up here for a while. He who calls himself 8 of 7. Down this way, we won't go visit too much, is a logging area. The logging area is was taken when the Chrome Jam was taken over. And it's a new logging area, and it's where we got the buzzsaws that are no longer on the map. It's also where Kevin from Save the World, not the cube, the Digger Lumberjack guy, is currently held up. And there's been this kind of small docking area that is a tiny remnant of the docking area from Chapter 2. This is one of my most dropped areas, probably my second most dropped area now. My first most will go up last. So let's go ahead and go to Chrome Jam now. So Chrome Jam didn't used to be called Chrome Jam, it used to be called Log Jam. And it was originally the Log Jam logging area. Remember, Log Jam was in was Log Jam in Season 1, Chapter 1? I don't remember. I think it was. I know it was in Chapter 2. It became a big area, and then it was Durburger was rifted inside it, which kind of ruined it, destroyed it. Then this was created. It was a large logging area, it had trees everywhere. But then it was rifted into a Old West town when the 0 Point started acting up again. And now that was his last remnant. It's now kind of mostly chrome. The insurance company from Tilted is here evacuating who they can. The guy in there is the insurance head guy. And over there we have Crackshot's cabin. He was just back. Like you could see how he was just setting up his cabin when they had to, when this chrome stuff started happening. So he had to enlist in the insurance company to save him since he's important for winter. You can see a lot of this place is taken over by the chrome, and some of it's not too much on the chrome towers, spikes, whatever you want to call these things. But a lot of it's the chrome. Where are we at? We're at almost 1 o'clock. Nice. You have a good chunk of time. We're at an hour 14 before this thing starts shutting down on the actual map. We'll go over to Grim Gables, I guess. Up here used to be a mansion, but it's no longer up here there, so there's really nothing out there but a little maze. Now this used to be the mine shafts. This used to be the mine shafts, Rocky Mine Shafts. I don't remember what it's called. It was named the same mine shafts they were in Chapter 1. However, it wasn't exactly the same. And that's because I don't remember where they were. The mine shafts used to be right here. There's still some remnants of it up in the hill. And then they had some more mines down there, which were more remnant of it from Chapter 1. The Chapter 1 mines were down this area. This is where the mine shaft was. I'm 100% positive. I remember being there a lot. So the mine shafts were eventually moved over here, but if during the first season, if you came down here, I'm not sure if it's still there, you could see 1 or 2 remnants of the old mine shaft. I honestly don't know if it's still there, though, after all the changes. But now it's up here. And then during the whole shifting thing, we had a rift open up in the sky and drop Grim Gables. Grim Gables is not from anything else. It's sort of just a spooky house for Halloween. Has remnants of sort of a mixture between the house in Stranger Things and the It house, an evil house from It, especially the newer movie. Other than that, it also holds a secret. Is he still here? Oh, he's not still here. They used a whole little summoning circle here. You come down here and you'd be summoned. You could summon the octopus dude. He's no longer there. That actually puts you way outside. Well, no, it's not too far. With that, we'll head towards one of my most common drops. This is Shiny Sound. This is a beach town. Originally up here in Chapter 1 there wasn't much. The block was over here. The Brisky Reels was over here. We had some like heat vents from the volcano up here, I guess, and some springs. By this time it's replaced the rich area. Like, you know, the rich area that used to be over here is now up here, or was. This area was just mostly a like little resort town for the beach. You see a cheap motel here, which has not gotten off the ground. They didn't give it its balloons yet, so I don't know if this is going to rescue. You can see it's being raised. That's all it's gotten so far. I won't save it because you can see the raised things over there will get chromed. It has Fish Sticks Restaurant. Fish Sticks originally owned a restaurant on the north side of the second chapter, near the reactors. Well, on this side, he reopened his restaurant in a smaller venue. It looks like that's not going to get rescued either. It's been raised, but there's no balloons on it. The gas station's already partially taken over. This is the mansion that used to be up here. It's now up here. Oh, creepiness in my ear. This used to be the rich place I was talking about. It was originally the rich place that replaced the rich place from Chapter 1. There's a bunch of nice houses. But during the rifting, where everything was being switched around, it eventually turned into Coral Castle from Chapter 2. But a much more detailed, laid out Coral Castle than the partially ruined one we saw in Chapter 2. Also, it's above the water completely. And then over here we had the lighthouse, and that's where I've dropped. This is my most common drop area. We had the lighthouse. It was okay on treasure chests inside the lighthouse, but behind it on the piers you could get like 2 to 3 more chests. And then I usually planted my tree up there too once we were able to plant our trees. Hold on, I don't know where I'm going. Go ahead and hit the lagoon. Question. Question as well. So up here we see a remnants, one of the main remnants from the Chapter 1 map. During Season 9, a volcano was raised, and then during Season 8, a volcano was raised. During Season 9 and X, it kind of fell apart, degraded, and was turned to other things. When we came back to this map, it was one of the few things that was almost entirely unchanged from the last time we saw it. It's in this almost the exact same area it was. Inside had been rifted part of New York, Manhattan, for the Spider-Man event. Sometime later, the entire part of the town, Blackheart's town, was ported in along with his ship, which has now been completely claimed by the Chrome. Oddly, the Chrome isn't taking the volcano. But also over here, it's not marked anymore, but this used to be what was known as Sunny Steps in the Chapter 1 map, and it's pretty much in the same exact place it was earlier. Over there you can see some of the remnants of the IO builds. There's a house over there, nothing too important. Over that area is a Midas restaurant. Though we have not seen Midas in storyline, that's the closest we've gotten since Chapter 2. This is his restaurant. So he's here somewhere doing something. Him or a snapshot. We'll go ahead and hit the sanctum before we head into Tainted. Oh, Jesus. I expect Chrome to be like flooding and pooling during the event. I don't know. It just looks like what it might be doing. I haven't seen any spoilers other than lobby spoiler. Looks like we'll be abducted from the lobby, which is kind of remnants. The last event I didn't get to be a part of was they had a lobby event where they went into the apertures in the floor. If y'all are going to be on this event, what are y'all going to be? Feel free to join me. Sephiroth PX, place PSN. Name is right there. Sephiroth PX. No space, no underline, just Sephiroth PX. I'll even chat with you. My only rule is you keep the music off. No, don't be playing any music in the background, please. Otherwise, I'll have to mute you. And I will not unmute you once I mute you. Once I mute you for copyright sakes, you're muted permanently. Forever. So this originally was a 7 area. It was the sanctuary. But this was the first chrome spout, sort of like a water spout with chrome, to show up, and it completely took over the sanctuary and created this castle of chrome up here, known as the Herald Sanctum. See if we see the Herald. I don't know if she'll show up in Yep, she's there. That is the Herald. Weirdest noises. that, we've pretty much ran across the entire map. We're missing Chrome Crossroads and Tilted. That's it. That's it for the map. We've got about an hour. It's good. Some creepy ass music. I never noticed that weird guttural music there before. So this is Crossroads. Originally this was something Crossroads, I don't remember his name now. Coney Crossroads. It was supposed to be a remnant of Coney Island, I guess, but it's not an island. It was you know, a restaurant, ice cream place, gas station, some places to buy stuff. It was like an old place. You live in Texas, like New Braunfels' place. An old place where you get to visit as a tourist and buy a bunch of stuff. Wolf. There were some houses. It got chromed pretty early. The only thing that escaped, I think, was the building right there. Everything else got chromed or was left behind. The last, but definitely not least, while missing one of its main buildings, is Tilted. Wait, what am I doing? What are you doing? Get your ass back here, dog. This is Tilted. It was pretty similar to the original Tilted. Had the insurance company right here, the building next to it. I think it had more buildings, but I'm not entirely sure. I remember some of this from Tilted, like that was there for Tilted, but I don't remember it being a taco stand. I don't know. No, some of these are brand new, by the way. They were built after the Iowa War. The Iowa War hit here, it destroyed a bunch of buildings, and then we voted. And apparently rigged the vote system. Which buildings we wanted next. It wasn't like purposefully rigged, it was accidentally rigged. But you can see Chrome has taken over some of it, and they haven't done a lot to evacuate most of the land. In fact, I think the only two things that have been evacuated was the insurance company. I'm sure they pulled the people out of here, because also the insurance company from here, the blimp stayed some time over this area. The insurance company used to be right here, it's been evacuated. And the clock tower, the famous clock tower, here. I'm glad they're saving the clock tower. We didn't have enough of it. And that is pretty much it for our review of the end of the map. So everybody say goodbye, Matt. Say goodbye, Matt. We will head out and we will talk a little about the chapter. Let me see, season 1 chapter? Should we go through the whole chapter list? Or we're going to be going through the entire list here, so let's just go through the season 3 characters as the ones that are important towards the end here. 2 hours. About an hour and a half, I think everything will be down. Two hours, 8 minutes, 27 seconds to the end, guys. Always nervous when things like this come up. So if we here, just that's all I do. Oh, in fact, that's down there. All I do. Okay, let's go back to the mail and just look through the stuff we have in here. Okay, let's just look at our loadouts, see what they're important. This is, of course, my stuff off loadout, not too important. This is what I call the SCP loadout, but technically this is a government official from Chapter 1, who we learned to be probably, most likely IO. This is like an IO hazmat member. Chaos we talked about the other day. He's behind the scenes on a lot of bad stuff, but I haven't seen him too much. Last time we saw Chaos, he was actually in the IO war, and he seemed to be working with IO, I think. Vader was here, came to the island looking for his stuff. And then Vegeta was here, they got ported to the island looking for Dragon Balls. This is one of the Peace Syndicate's top members in the island. We're, again, not sure who the Peace Syndicate are. We don't know if they're actually here for peace. I think her most infamous thing was originally when she had her sweater on versus her not sweater, she had giant boobies, and they realized they had changed her breast size, and then tried to fix it, and then everybody got angry because they reduced the size in that one skin. I'm like, okay, put it back, Jesus, we were just trying to fix it. This is the King guy. These guys are from the last chapter, technically, or the first chapter. I don't remember, first season, but I have them on here because they have chrome forms. They were some of the first ones to show chrome forms. This guy's some kind of knight, modern knight. This lady's a jouster for a dragon riding jouster, a mechanical dragon riding jouster. Now this guy is from chapter 2, I believe, but he has a chrome form, and he has something to do with the spire. Last time we saw him, he was completely taken over by the darkness of the spire, leaving his snapshot behind to become concerned about him. This lady is an assassin. I don't know who she works for anymore. I guess she may just be assassin for hire. This is Jones. He's called the Storm Person. We don't know his theme. We don't know why he's here. It's definitely Jones, so you can tell it's Jones. Here's the original Spire dude, whatever his name is. If in the form I have it's going to be chromed or silver, and with runes on it. This person is a member of the Last Reality now. It's like Last Reality Knight or Warrior. Somehow they got pulled into the Nothing, according to them, and came out with powers of Chrome. So the Nothing is definitely where the powers of Chrome come from. This is the Dinosaur Lady from Chapter 2's Primal event. This is Meowskull's, which is Meowskull's sister. Meowskulls and Meowskull sound very good, similar. Also Kit's aunt, and I guess that one cat ninja lady's sister-in-law. Groot, I should not say Groot. This is Silver Surfer. This is Paradigm. Again, it was really confusing whether Paradigm and Singularity were the same person, because at first it seemed that way, but they look completely different. I'm going with the idea that they aren't the same person, and Paradigm and Singularity worked together. Maybe Singularity built the bot, and Paradigm piloted the bot. From what I can tell. That is the best I can tell from that. This is just this was, I think, one of our member rewards. She is a female member of the Thieves Gang that's been floating around since Chapter 1. If you remember, their leader is also a lady. Skin Dude. This is Paradigm's original outfit from Season X. Season 9, Season X. I think Season X. This was I don't remember if it was a reward or Bible one, but it's a troll on a Twitter thing of people calling this game a dead game. She has a shirt that says dead game. This is our newest skin, wrap skins, which are pretty cool. They're like the other wrap skins where you can just attach wrap to them, but they also contain armor on them, which makes it look cooler, and They have a sword and backbling, which are better than the other ones. This is Iron Man in a 7 armor from the cartoon comic book. Sorry, comic book. There's a blue one and a red one. This is another wrap one. This is the Halloween version this year, I think. Is this one? Yeah, this is our Halloween version this year. We have another one like them. They might be team members of the same group of some kind. They're just humans in masks. Grizz is from this season. He is a bear who has somehow modified a Slurpee monster from Chapter 2 into a robotic slave. Apparently, he's very angry at people calling him tall. He's not a good guy. This is Dirge. I'm spelled Drift. This is technically Jonesy infected with werewolfism. I have him out here mostly because of my book. Again, if you have a chance, go check out the book. I'll post a link right before everything gets started. Maskell's again, this is Kit, her nephew, and Maskell's son. This is Maskell's after he got infected by the Toon ink. The original Maskell's. Also infected by gold. This is Damn, I don't remember her name. This is Wolverine's protege. This is a new demon lady. I like to collect the demons. This is that weird hand guy from a Halloween event. I liked him because it's really weird. He's got a hand for a face, a lot of eyeballs on him, and he snaps every time he heals. Imagine if he had the Infinity Gauntlet. Every time he wins, he goes snap, snap, snap. This is another one from a Halloween. She's sort of like a demon zombie lady. She's like lower half of her is nothing but bones, and one of her arms is nothing but bones. Really weird. She was one of the ones I was thinking of going as for this event. Another demonic character. His eyes remind me of some of the demonic anime ideas, Naruto and whatnot. This is a Reaper. I honestly don't know why she's here. I guess she was here for Halloween and she stuck around. I haven't got rid of her. More Paradigm. This is an anime chick. She's from this season. I don't really know what her get-up is about, other than she's an anime chick. Penny anime version. Ash from Evil Dead came in to fight zombies. Our latest Midas infected with the anime. Oh no, he got infected with a Tokuweeb. This lady's from season 9, Neo season. This is just her anime version. A vampire, who I think might hunt vampires, I'm not sure. This guy is sort of a online trans person, if that makes sense. He has the ability to change into a lady by putting his VR headset on, which a lot of people do, especially if they like feel trans and they can't play it out in real life because of their society. This lady's another online personality. When she hits her second form, she's some kind of weird digital rabbit thing. This is kind of monster released for Halloween. Lots of eyes on it again. Lots of eye themes this season. Skeleton released for Halloween. Remind me of Sans about him. Nothing big on store-wise. This guy is the guy who was below Grim Gables. He is a chrome squid with ink for a body. We think that him and Chaos Agent might be related. They may all be part of the Nothing. We don't know. Excuse me. This lady is actually from chapter 2. I don't know what season. I'm pretty sure she's from chapter 2. She had an update of this season. A Luke, I shouldn't have to explain. Spidey lady. This is our newest member. This is another one I was going to mull for today's thing. Originally I wasn't going to like this because with the mask on it all counts down, but you take off the mask and the glasses, you got an awfully cute face. Leia. This is, again, the Herald. Luke, Han, Bergen. I don't think there's anything new here. A Chrome Punk, which is like a chromed up pumpkin. We don't know if he was something before he was Chrome, or if he's from the Nothing area and was Chrome to begin with. Doesn't seem to be bad. Camille, our loadout for the day. A Were-Rat. She doesn't really have much food. She always manages to squeak by. Spark of Love lives on. Hold up and ready to strike part of the rat attack. So yeah, so nothing really known about her. And she's a were rat. And that might be it. Yeah, that's it, guys. So we still have an hour and a half, about an hour before I start shutting down stuff, so... Ooh, we can't even do Team Rumble. In fact, they just shut down everything else. We now only have this. Disturb you non-furries by having a rat dance on screen. I'd like to thank the, like, a handful of people who, more than a handful, more than a dozen people who came in, I think, to vote on Camille. I think she got, like, 95% of the votes, though. Bunch of furry freaks. Join us with the hearts in your eyes. Don't have that one. Can do this. Just to make your ears bleed. Gotta keep this claw sharp. Do have that one, but Chrome Butt's in there. Okay, looks like there are beats in my music. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let's head over to my thing. Hope we die quick. I have a crown? Oh god. Can I get to crown 5 before the end? Now the secondary water spout moves around the island sometimes. The thing's over there now, so I won't be over here. You keep your Saiyan pod back there. Is the audio on correctly? Let me check something real quick. Why is my TV? Oh, because it's run by the. It's always on the run by the system. I keep forgetting about that. Oh, did my tree just die? No. My tree. Dun, 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 dun. Triangle feels sticky. Oh well. Too time for this controller to die on us. It's the original PS5 controller. My black PS5 controller has drift. Which I'm sad about. A little under 2 hours, guy. Maybe about an hour until they shut everything down. Was that in the place? Oh, was just that going off? Maybe. What's up? What is it?
Last person who owned the Rebel Assault game wrote down the save password.
There's no way that was a little kid. That's too neat.
I know, but I opened up the manual and this fell out.
Cool, so we have a whole bunch of stuff for it.
Yeah, how old is it?
That's really neat handwriting, though. I wish I had my handwriting. Was that neat? How about an hour and a half before the thing starts if you want to watch it later? Are you all dressed and ready to go to see you later? I don't know. Making sure. You're comfy. In an attempt to get it to work, I gave my son his Christmas present early. It was a Sega Genesis Plus CD. We had some difficulty with it getting the work the plugs. We found out it was actually an outlet that was our issue. First we thought we just had faulty plugs every time. Or we thought this Saturn wasn't using the... Jesus. Scared the shit out of me. Or we thought that, maybe... Oh, we need to run. The CD, sorry, Sega CD, maybe not the Saturn, was blowing out. Oh god, we gotta run a lot. Hi, Felicia. Yeah, go away, call. I'm gonna die here. I thought it was a bot because she's having trouble building. Yeah, take my crap. One hour, 46 minutes. But yeah, he ended up getting the Sega Saturn. Sega CD plus Genesis, and that's like he's super thrilled about that. So I'm happy. That makes me happy. I just have to go shopping for my nephews. I don't know what to get them. One hour, 45 minutes. 0 builds. I don't know why I was on builds. Am I a good head taller than most of the people around me, or is she just down on the hill? I do have. What's up? What's up? What's up? Phil, just make sure it's not too loud. I don't hear anything. What is it? You just can't have the music playing. You can say anything you want. Did you call him Jimmy Buffet? Had the land sharks after you. Parrotheads. Sorry, no land shark. No, wait, don't do that. Let's block him the wind from my ears. In fact, can you... Actually, I'll do that real quick. Cut up by one. It's getting toasty in here. No, stop. We make it to where people can hear wind, and then they'll be like, all I hear is... Hawaii. See, something good came out of Hawaii. We got Sega CD and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And y'all, quick, name good things that came out of Hawaii. Coconuts. We already said Sega. Oh, just Sonic. I feel like I landed where there's going to be a lot of people. I thought I was from Japan for the longest time. Ooh, I almost died. Oh, bruh. I hope the Cobras are in the next season. It'd be interesting to have like an all-new loadout of weapons, too. tallest this building. Back on the bottom. This reception desk reminds me a lot of the reception area in the core. Back in chapter 2. Where's this chest on here? Is it below? It's below. Always nervous pre one of these because I'm always like, am I going to get in? Is something going to mess up? Am I here streaming for nothing? Some emergency's going to happen. Oh, that's right, Chrome Punk's down here. How about that? All that off. I'm nothing messing up the thing when I comes on the stream. I've done what I can for this season. I have all the golds. I have most of the blues. I've never been that big on gold, so no, I'm good. See my giant ass ears. We're gonna take the bait. All the shit I already had. Heard that. Damn. That's what I get for being sucky with the Cobra. hour 30. So maybe an hour-ish to half an hour before they're shutting things down. I think they said they're going to shut things down 30 minutes before, give or take. Probably open doors soon at an hour. I noticed that the lobby doesn't look any different. I don't have any of that. Sorry, I'm back. Why am I? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Straight drops, beginning of the match, to see how long it'll last. All of 2 seconds. Someone here with me, really? A straight down drop, and no one else is in this cave area. Weird. Gross cell, that tells gross. This. And not go ahead and do it. Not that. Everybody here coughing. People, pedal. Well, I didn't get hurt somehow. Okay, how is it I went straight down? I haven't met one person yet. What's going on here? Hold on, let's go find them. Why did he explode? Okay, where's my running friend? Where are you exactly? I'm being targeted. Hey, come get me. I'll target you back. The same person? I think it's the same person. Oh shit. Not the same person. I actually don't know this skin. We have a new PlayStation skin I don't know about. Interesting, I'll check it out after. I'm gonna post this again just in case. I'm going to be spamming up my own chat. Shush. Okay, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, that's enough of that song. That is not my favorite song. I might just unlock all songs here in a minute. There wasn't a lot of songs this season, was there? Some fun. My logs are floating. Is the campfire floating? Straight down. Oh look, we got a spout. Over by Flutter? No. Alright. Over by Flutter. I don't think I've ever seen a spout near Flutter. I should be able to break shields, I think, and I'll just lay in them with this silence. Let's see who's shooting through over here. Jeez, how tall is this tower? Gun is way OP. That's be one of the most overpowered guns of all time. I'll keep it. I need help. Excuse me. Oh no, no, got me wrong. I said. A bounty is poached. There he poached the bounty. Not done battle pass yet. We've got about 20 minutes, so we'll continue. 20 minutes to the hour. The hour will come see if they allow us to. Actually, let's see if they allow us to right now. Oh, no door's open yet. All friends are on. Hey guys. Sealed on construction. I don't know why I said Spanish words with like a French accent. I think I have that one. I have that one. She loves the bears. I thought he was flicking me off. So underneath his chin. How many do you have? Straight down. Fortunately, with only one shotgun, I believe that might be the best thing to do. Oof, got 60,000 on accident. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought that was going to fling me. That just set me on fire. Complete. Banner. Really anything I need. I'm trying all the weapons where I died. Nothing up yet. We got about an hour to go. Oh. Let's look at the item shop real quick, I guess. See if they open up the thing anytime soon. Yule Trooper. This is old from Chapter 2, Season 1. It's Jonesy and Santa, and it's a mixture between Santa and the skeleton trooper guy that he has. Kind of weird, but then Santa's always kind of weird in this. Comes the backbling of, oh, I like that. It's like that demon that's in the clock. I'm going to have so many interruptions from my work. There happens to have been a Christmas voting thing. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading. Let's see who's here as my friends as well. See if anyone's on yet. Bench Thrasher. I don't have this actually. Yeah, it's kind of meh though. This was cute. She's angrier as she does kills or something like that. I don't remember. Grumbles, creepy as frick. Especially shoulder, not less creepy. So weird. I still, which I do have. Oldie from Chapter 1, Season 7. Overseer bundle, which is now 3,000 for all of them. I'm just a little under that. If I had 3,000 off my hand, I would have probably gotten this. Comes with Fate. Okay. How's the Fate? Prepare to meet your fate. Season 4, this is the season I met Fortnite guys. What appears to be dark energy or shadow energy, I guess, is what that is now. But it also appears to be the storm, which leads us to ask, is storm and shadow energy the same thing? Is the storm a shadow thing? Omen, victory has been foretold. Battle shroud shrouded in mystery. Rise above your fate with fated frame. Visions of victory with oracle axe. And snap into action with flitwing. I actually do have an omen, but it's like a fire infected omen. Oh, that's selling. With the Aurelia bundle and Oro, which are the Midas, undead Midas duo. I originally thought that might not be Midas, just for it has his scar. So unless this scar is also transferable, this may be dead Midas. But they have a funny face. They might be what cursed Midas. Who knows? Castaway Jonesy. God, he's so red. Dio. The male version of one of our skins, Battle Pass skins from back in Chapter 2. Comes with, so his journey continues, the Lunar Sim. Kangaroo. Llama Conga? It's gonna be a conga. It should be do like traversal and then joinable. And Mangle. Oh, this is an oldie. Statuesque from Season X. I guess it's not that old. Argol. Argol? RGDL? Really? I don't know. The goatest of all time. This is from friggin' Goat Simulator. Does it say Goat Simulator on it? Yeah, it does. I don't know what RGDL is. This lady's still here. Speaking of Crackshot in all his forms. Regular Crackshot. Pirate Crackshot. Cold Crackshot. Happy crack shot. Or love crack shot? Is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay, it's regular and skelly. It's cuckoo block, cuckoo, whatever. This is Crackabella. A female version of crack shot. That doesn't have all the extra stuff on it, which is kind of sad. Crack shot on the back though. This is the crack shot that showed up in that little polar peaks intro. A low frame rate thing for them. It's almost winter. Oh, I mean, it is winter. It's December, isn't it? I completely forgot about that. Gingerbread Snow Globe. Fortnite Football Club bundle. Huh. I mean, not terrible. Not into foosball. Why is the guy on the far right kind of like Kanye? Not Kanye, I'm sorry. LeBron. Not Kanye, shit. Oh, it is LeBron. What the hell? Are these people? Yeah. LeBron doesn't do football. Oh, neither does the... So it's just random people, both sports stars and Fortniters in football outfits. Just her boobs get bigger. I'm like 2% positive those are Reese's eyes. Does this one do it too? None. And... oh, she's wearing like a snow thing. Okay, so we know Neymar. I'm not positive about Chloe. We know LeBron James. We know Greg F. G. I don't know about Sparkplug. Interesting. Here's some actual football players. Oh yeah, if you wanted to pickle Rick, he's purchasable now. Superheroes are back. Sharp Legends, I got all those guys, I got all these guys. I don't have this. Still thinking about it. I'm positive I have this. I don't know why it's purchased for me. %90 positive I have that. We're gonna wait till that shows on the hour, but while we're here, I don't have deep freeze. I swear I got that a long time ago. I must be wrong. Oh well. Minimize real quick, see what's going on Fortnite on here. Doors will open at 2:25. Oh, okay. Playlist will be disabled at 2 o'clock. The competitive playlist will be disabled at 2 o'clock. Since it's 2 o'clock, competitive playlists have been disabled. And in 25 minutes, the actual thing will show up. 25 minutes. We'll go in as soon as it's on. So let's go ahead. We got 25 minutes still. I like this. I'm not so sure about the wood like levitating, but it's a good emote. Also glad y'all chose Camille. It's an interesting skin. Like last time I did a thing where we had end of chapter 2, but we were Vampire Drift because we had just finished Halloween again. Sweep them by the campfire, no. 15 minutes. That weirded out things. That again? There we go. Straight down, straight down. Going for Combat House. Actually, no, we're going for OG Island. The last drop, possibly on the first island we dropped on this chapter. Sounds good. Don't see much here, though. Oh, we'll grab what we can. Let go. Are we home? Oh. If it hits 220 and we're not out, we'll probably find a way. Yeah, let's do this one. Peace. Make enough noise. Looks like I may need it 183 on about to level us up at the end of this. Still focusing on the tree. I wonder if the tree has anything to do with it. Is your chair always golden? I'm just turning different colors here. We're at 20. I'm gonna sit here and watch it for a minute. We get 23, we'll attack and die. Guess I'm just sitting here throwing stuff at the Herald. Oh well, hopefully I helped. Oh, we're gonna watch him. Let's see how he does. Nope, he got away. He didn't want it. Okay, you gave up on that. A few more minutes. We're gonna go ahead and sit here. Sounds like we're listening to the same song anyway. I'll watch this one more time, guys. Que passa, não passa? Oh, you give me the look. That's my favorite, like, saying.
It could be your unfavorite. He's playing Grandma's favorite album.
Which would be?
It's a John Denver one. It's called Spirit.
I don't know them by the name. I know the songs. I think the only version I know, there's only two John Denver albums I know by name. That's Poem Pairs of Promises and the Wildlife Concert. Wildlife Concert is my favorite. 2 minutes before they open. I'm surprised. I have not seen Isaiah in the last few things at all. He doesn't show up for the events anymore. So, it doesn't start for another half hour. I'm just waiting for the doors to open. Huh? You mean after this thing? No, I mean, I'm going to be here. I don't want to get... If I go idle, it'll do its thing and kick me out. Got some stuff out already. The last clear was the 16th, which is like... actually in November. 16 days since I got any leaving up here. Oh, 5/21 to 12/3/22. So it's almost at only 1 year on this island. This side. Another thing, the doors should be open. I don't know what that means though. Give it a few minutes. It says doors open 2:25 p.m. It doesn't start for another thing. Let's go into builds and die. Let's see if that does something. Yeah, we'll go in here, we'll gather some material, and we'll drop straight down. One or the other will get killed right off. Eat up Ariana Grande. Come here. Maybe. Material. This is a cat. And a rat. There's a lot of material right here. We'll go ahead and mine some trees. Should be able to drop ourselves pretty quick. Actually, what am I thinking? I can just fall from the tree. Broke our knees, ankles, legs, everything shattered. And in the lobby. Oh, what the hell? The heck was that? Okay, we're at 30 minutes still, so we'll be able to make sure we get in, make sure we're connecting correctly before anything happens. Whoa. What the frick? Oh, we can't spray. There's something over there. Just a piece of building, maybe? Oh, we can emote. Oh, someone left us. The twins. Not really. God. She's, and a chrome punk. 2 fires. Chrome punk's so far away from the fire. How's he getting any of his toasting on his marshmallows? Toasting his popcorn. High temp 20977. This is interesting. I've never seen a loadout like this where we just wait in the middle of nowhere. Space. Are we by ourselves? How's that work? Hello, El Good Tanari Games. TTVD or D21. TT means they're streamers? I don't know. I kind of hope this becomes my cover art. We had a moment. At 36 minutes, dude, you're gonna watch the numbers? Oh boy. Oh, excuse me, guys. You gonna run off the side? Is this the nothing? Ah. Ah. Oh, I broke it. Got kind of a poltergeist feel with the glow. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a minute, guys. Yeah. Put you on pause for a minute. Test the volume. Everything's still running. This is the only chair that makes room for tails, and then theirs goes through the chair. The heck? What the heck? What the heck? Shit, where is it? Ah, there it is. I almost got kicked out, guys. Roku took over. I'm gonna keep an eye on Twitter real quick. So what was y'all's favorite parts of Chapter 2? Chapter 2 is really too quick for me. Can't, like... I missed the last event. I liked it when it flipped in the beginning, I guess. One of my favorite parts of Chapter 2 would be... there were a ton of big crossovers. I guess the biggest and my favorite would be Dragon Ball Z crossover. Of course, Vader's also top list there, too. Because... your name makes me uncomfortable, bro. He's gonna hug the TV. Cleaned up. Because I should post at least till the show happens. Gonna do what I think he's gonna do. Yeah. How dare he? Sorry guys, we're gonna self-plug again one more time. again, my main want is a job as a writer, and if y'all can, and y'all want to support my streams, my writing, me, whatever, support me by buying my book. This happens? Okay, I changed some stuff. Hold on, I have to make sure my audio's still going. It is. I don't know, I did something that popped up, are you sure you want to do it? Then it went away, and I don't know what I did. So while we're here, let's talk about thy book. If y'all don't know by now, I did like a whole special on everything. If y'all are watching this, I am a writer, a aspiring writer, an author, and I released my first big novel in October called Bite of the Moon. I'd like it to take off a little so I can continue writing. Well, I'm going to continue writing no matter what, but I'd like to make money off of it. It's my one thing I'm good at, and it's what I like to do for my living. So if y'all get a chance, and you see the links I just posted, feel free to go visit them. I'll post the link one more time before we head in 27 minutes. But it's a werewolf novel, dark fantasy, urban fantasy, modernized. The first book has to do with Jason catching the disease, him having to cope with it, him having to change his life around it, him not doing that so well, and having to cope with his actions and what that causes, as well as partially a murder mystery. The murder mystery will carry into the second book, by the way, but I open up several threads in the first novel. Not all of them are finished in the first novel. Only one is. I planned the novel to be about a 5-series novel at the very least. That said, it was originally supposed to be a 2 or 3 series novel. The first book blew into like 2 or 3 books itself. So it'll be a 5+ novel series. At least 5. Turns off the music though. Ooh, I know. $20, guys. Let's go through all the emotes. Let's hand grab. The flag. Raven's Darkness. Oh, that looks good in the dark. So the Raven's Darkness. Weaving Bag, Billy. The Bat Signal. The Rock. Here's an oldie. Another oldie. What's in the box? Beatboxing. Power up. They really like me, it's what I'm gonna call this one. I don't know what they're any of the names. Lamian. Llama Burster? Chest Llama. I don't know what you want to call that one. Kick the llama. The confused rat. Card tricks. Where did that one? One second. Chess. Do that one, that'll change my pickaxe. Not that I have a pickaxe. Lady Saw. Sorrow has left us. Stretches off into infinity, you won't be able to see it anyway. Chimichanga in foil wrapper. Yes, I did skip the ground. I don't even know I have 4 grounds. The distraction dance. Actually distracting because I'm furry. Battering. That's not battering. I'm sorry, that's a daywalker with a knife. The horse. Oh gee. Shake. That one is the card trick. I don't know his name. Gambit. There you go. Gambit's trick. Knives out. Karate. Superhero ending. I swear I'm strong. That's what this one's called. It does have it. Actually, now we want to stop that one because that one got silenced the other day. Replies. Minutes. Yeah, I'm kind of shifty. It's not copyrighted if it's making fun of it. Join me, human. Become part rodent, part singer. I'm starting 11:11. We're only on page 8. Survive. Just sit. Just sit. All prim and proper like a lady. I'll have to put up the YouTube version later tonight, because as soon as I'm done with this, it's going to be pretty much run to my next thing. And have a great day. Have a terrible day. The clap. Give everybody the clap. The Peely Wave. I'm going to put your headphones down for 2 seconds. Be right back. Hey, what happened? Gonna test volume 1 last time before it goes in. We're almost there. Test, test, test. That's weird. I sound farther away. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, whatever. It works. Try this 3 times. Exasperated look. Oh, we got it. Let's try it. Oh, my way. Well, that lights up a lot. Campfire's home, technically. 5 minutes, 50 seconds. Here's an oldie. Hype. I do know that nothing contacted us through the TV, so I'm assuming that has something to do with it. Also, they're nights with us. Just realize that. Jumbo popcorn. No, it's a bad time. Keeping it mellow. Keep it mellow. Three minutes 30. We're only a team of 3. Hopefully we didn't need a 4th person. Come on in, 4th person. You guys want to join out there? You got 1 slot open. Yeah. $2.30. Oh, it's all this is. Remember, I don't even know why I picked this one up. Is it free? Is it in a battle pass? Oh, did you see that? He's doing something. There's a point. There's a point. $130. One last time, guys. What is that thumping? Grave's clock, maybe? Try Silent Hill sounding. Oh, nice. Oh, CG, hello. We are going to battle. We're in the tree. Surprised they didn't block this. They could say they weren't prepared for it since the online CG event. Harold is here. We've only killed her a couple of dozen times. Oh, she doing good. She getting shot. Like T-1000. Well, that's the end. That was the end of the event. Goodbye, guys. I guess no. Just her off. She's a fate puff marshmallow dumbass. Oh no, they're dead. Ew. She's the tree? Well, the island's gone. Okay, we're gonna start off with destroying the island? Is that how that's gonna start? The hell? How do you start off with destroying the island in an event about destroying the island? I guess the zero... they didn't infect the 0 point, or did they? We're in space. The final frontier. Here are the voyages of a rat floating through space. Maybe chrome. It seems shinier than normal. I'm not chrome. Partially chrome? I can't tell. Oh, 0 point.
status report.
Alan's gone.
Amy, status report.
Amy's probably gone.
Nav is down. 7 comms are fried. Everything's offline.
How's Amy up?
These coordinates are wrong. We are far from home.
Home is gone.
Oh. Guess we're going in. I have very little control over this. What the frick was that? Ah. Fairburger, no. I'm just following, guys. What? Oh, there's a lot of people here. What are we supposed to be doing? Interact with a strange tree. It's not the strange tree? What strange tree are you talking about? Guys, I don't see it in the strange tree.
Zero-point energy is spiking.
Whatever you're doing is working. Keep it up.
Okay, everyone. Find and collect all of the zero fragments.
Okay, this is interesting. The varmints have messed with the corn for the last time. Lost so much corn you can hear. These chickens can't eat the rest. Take care of them, will ya? What freaking chicken?
Amy, status report.
The zero point's energy signature is recovering quickly.
Good. Prepare my superfusion. And disconnect.
Disconnect?
One of us has to survive.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Paradigm dying? Maybe dying? That's how we get introduced to the map and building it.
Looks like some of the islands survived the trip. Huh. That part's new. And that, over there. What is that?
Good. Back to proof. What's the proof?
Scans indicate some of the zero fragments may be hiding. You'll have to coax them out. Search everywhere. Try everything. Do whatever you need to find them.
Empire Hunters joined our team.
You and the team need to restore the zero point before anyone realizes how vulnerable we are.
How do you expect us to do that?
Figure it out. Zero fusion won't be possible until the zero point has completely recovered.
Well, you heard the paradigm. We need to find a way to restore the zero point.
To build a snowman. Oh, the crack shot's happened? I thought it survived. Oh, it was sandbox. Oh, I have to transform it. Okay. I hit freaking who there? Friendship 0 point needs big help. The collect fragments of bushy trade gift. Okay. Oh, I have to do it several times? Good.
Bush Ranger is bothering me, and I'm too busy to deal with him.
Bush Ranger, why are you bothering me? It's on. It started off with destroying the islands, now we have to rebuild the island. Ah. Yeah, I'm supposed to attack beach balls. This is Bush Ranger's idea, not mine. I don't know how to freaking attack a beach ball though. Oh, I can untransform. Okay, thank goodness. What's going on? Oh, another piece got added. That's what all that vibration was. Okay. The snowball? Oh, hit them with this giant snowball. I'm the freaking cube queen, and there she is. Oh, I missed. Do you have like a charge meter of some kind to figure out how far along we are? Oh, there's one over there. You get down there. Oh, where? Whoop. What race? Oh. Where did I fall? Grab something else. Oh, that's right up me. 3 items. Good music as always. Well, that's coming in a little hot there. Okay, now that it's coming in a little close, you're gonna hit the farmer, dude. Oh no, Chilton's clock got destroyed even after though it was...
The island has arrived. You better keep that sand out of my ports.
We got a polar area, farm area, woodsy area. is cactus root? It's off again. This is cool. This reminds me of the old events where you used to just walk around while things were happening. Oh god, I made it. Well then. My balls fell off. I don't get what this does. Peely seems distressed. Unpeely looks incredibly warm. You need help pulling off? Really empathetic. Not sympathetically. Oh, I know what to get in Peely. All the way over here, but I can get it from. Is that guy still looking for me? Can't run with this. Fierce is here. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. I have the thing in my hand. Yeah, how am I supposed to get up there? How's the bear? It's kind of creepy. Squeaky, I am at an event. I don't know. I didn't see a way to get up there. Nope. Wow. Whoops. I got 19. I'm winning. That guy's got 16. He can do 8.
The bush monster wants you. Still not sure why that's my problem, but apparently it is.
Which monster can hold on? I don't know where he is currently. It's Island Levi writing. It's gonna be one of those big ones. So I'm assuming this is sort of how it put itself together in the first place, only now it's just using remnants of its whole island. What was that? Part of tilted? Part of tilted. Darn it, my chicken. Part of my chicken.
This reality has tacos. I never expected this much of the island to survive.
What does that do? I don't understand. Oh. Hey, Goku. 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 Ball. 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 Hey, you. Got it. I don't need help. Really, I have no idea what I'm supposed to hit you with, so you'll have to wait. Well, I'll call something. I wish. I'm confused. She obliterated the island but didn't go after the 0 point after all that? Her job was just to obliterate the island? Or did we save the 0 point somehow? Yo, guard. You move. I thought I was alone, but maybe other guards made it. Aw, he's lost his friends. At least he's made it. Yeah, I remember that. The island flip. Why did we activate the island flip flashback? That was cool. I pose a challenge to any warrior who dares face me. Strike me with your strongest weapon and you'll not even scratch my armor. If you can hit me hard enough to make me stumble, I'll reward you. Throw a freaking snowball at you. Oh, sounds gonna be a big one again. Can't see. Buildings in my way. Oh, damn. Part of it came off. City arms again. Part of the mushroom biome. Oh, hello. Calm down, 0 point. And I lost my snowball.
Another piece of the island. This is more than we hoped for, but it isn't enough. Keep finding those fragments.
This is more than we hoped for, but it's not enough. Let's go upstairs and see if we can get something. Hit him with this and see what happens. Huh. Oh, hello. Peely. Okay. Maybe I did that one already. Just keep disappearing. The monster. The mech flashback, I guess. It's going again. Should have no idea where it's going. The tree? No. This is just a piece of island? Okay. Look around for items too.
Energy signatures look good. Amy, if you ever see the scientist again, tell him I understood the risks of zero fusion. Our our survival is more important than my survival. Keep that 0 point gas up. Push me left.
Is she inside?
That's enough power. Now it's up to the paradigm.
That's it? Oh, we fell. Hey, look, there's a piece of the ship over there. Oh, darn it. I'm stuck. Maybe here over.
Everyone. I hope to see you on the other side. It's been an honor. Initiating zero fusion.
I want a good view of this. A lot to take in here. I hear a bit of the end in the background. Much to look at. Or nothing to look at, because it whited out my eyes. Wait, she's alive.
I've done everything I can.
And I also with the
This
titles.
is your fight now.
Health did not look happy. Oh, it froze. And it kicked me. Oh, we didn't get to see the end, really. Well, guys, that apparently is the end. It froze and kicked me. I wonder if everybody else got that too. That's disappointing that we didn't get to see it in there, but hopefully someone got to see it, and we'll get to see the end there. It'll probably be out for a while, at least till 10 tonight. Let's see what happens here. Getting wave 2 minutes. That sucks. That was my last, it was about 40 minutes. That was about the end right there. I'm going to wait till 2 minutes out and see what happens. With your help, we'll free the 0 point, leave the loot for good. 1 year later, shit. Hopefully they'll let us replay the event or something, so we can see the end. Looks like I'm not the only one. Me after seeing successfully logged out during the event. 8 seconds. It looks like everybody was logged out. See what happens here. Just still mid-event, we'll go in. If it says error, we'll just RIP it. It was a fun event, and I liked the idea. It reminded me of the old events where things would happen around us, like the original The End and the Rocket and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are like really hyped on the streamlined events, but I wasn't big on the streamlined events. I mean, sure, the Alien one was fun, and the Mech one was fun, but those are so streamlined it feels like you're not part of the reality event. It's not part of the world. This feels like it was part of the world. This reminded me of those old ones. Yeah, it's not going to do it. So I'm going to head and call it, and I will see y'all probably Monday. Y'all have fun. Peace it out.